G'day guys, welcome back. Welcome to Pouring Your Heart Out. I'm going to do a swipe today, but before I do that, I'll show you this painting that has now dried. There it is. It's looking really pretty. So I know you guys like to see them when they're done. This was the one that I did the little balloon dips on. Let me just see if I can autofocus. There you go, look at that. Looks really pretty, doesn't it? Dried beautifully. So that's it there. Right, now today, as I said, I'm going to do a swipe. You know how we've all been doing those tree swipes? Well, a lot of us have. We swipe and then we get something and we do this and we get branches and things like that. So following along those lines, but today I'm going to do grasses. I saw Ben's. Hi Ben. He's in my Facebook group and I saw his lovely grass pour and I thought, Ben's done a lot of my swipes. It's about time I do one of his swipes. So let me see if I can do it justice. You can check out his, I'm not sure what his YouTube channel is. Ben, if you're watching, maybe you can pop it down below so everyone can see your version. Now I'm going to do mine a little bit differently. I want to have probably the top third just black. I don't want any cells in that, and then down here the bottom 2/3 is where I want my cells, and then I'll use little bits of plastic to swipe with. Now when I do my big swipes, I always use these plastic sheets. So what I'll do is I'll do half, I'll swipe half, I'll turn it around and I'll do the other half. And that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to swipe with that. Pouring medium today is 50% Elmer's glue oil, 50% water, and then I've mixed that equal parts to my Mont Marte paint, so 50-50. That one is this one here, the light green. There's some teal I made with phthalo blue and phthalo green. That one's called sap green, S-A-P, and that one's called emerald green, which is really bizarre because emerald green is like a really dark green, isn't it? Now my swipe color is going to be black. I haven't got as much as that. I don't need as much. It's mixed 2-to-1, so 2 parts pouring medium to 1 part paint. You want that to be thinner, so when you swipe over, your cells can actually come through. If this is too thick, your cells won't come through. So we'll just put that off to the side, and I'm going to put some treadmill silicone in my colors, and I'm going to do 4 drops in each. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I've got some white. 1, 2, 3, 4. A bit of contrast between the darker colors. Look at me, I'm pouring and counting at the same time and talking. Look at that. Oh my gosh, 3 things at once. No, talking, pouring and counting. All right, mix these in really well. Leaves a little mound. I guess it's similar to, no, probably a little bit thinner maybe than my flip cup pours. For this particular technique, I think the paints need to be a little bit thicker than what I would normally do for a swipe, only because when I you know, do that with the plastic, we kind of want the paint to stay in its shape, not sort of flow back again. So I've made it a little bit thicker than I would normally do. Normally I would do 1.5 parts pouring medium to 1 part paint for a swipe, but I just feel that it needs to be a little bit thicker. So I've gone 1-to-1. Love that color, look at that. So I've got some light colors, got some dark colors. The lighter colors will really pop against the black swipe color. You've got to be careful not to have too many dark colors, because if you swipe black over just that, I mean, you're hardly going to see the cells, aren't you? So you have to incorporate some lighter colors as well for this to mix with. And then you'll get sort of different shades. I don't think well, I'm not sure if I'll use all of this. So I've got 60 grams of pouring medium, 60 grams of paint, that's 2 ounces of each in here. And we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 colors. So what we need to do is put the colors on. I want to keep the top probably inch without any color. So just do this, see how much colour we actually need, because I might not use all that paint. We shall see. If you leave too much paint on the surface, that's a problem, because when your cells come up, they've got a lot of space to move around in. So you don't really want that, because then they'll keep growing. Just a little bit of white. I don't think I need too much white. Like I said, I might not need all this paint. We'll see what happens once I start tilting the canvas to move it all around. Spread it. But I do want lots of these lighter colours, this one and the lighter green, just to make the cells pop against that black background. Now my navy blue's all being covered over, so I better put a little bit more on, just because it's down the bottom and it's all being covered. Alright, let's just move these out of the way for now, and let's tilt and see how we're going. I'll bring my cloths over. This is very messy. Swipes are very messy. Alright, so the top inch or so we want to leave. So let's just go over all the edges. Take the weight of the paint to where you want it to go. Being careful not to leave too much on the surface, because then you'll have problems if you've got too much there. Alright, I think that will do. Messy. I told you it was messy. Let me wipe my hands. Gloves. Dropped paint on the floor. Get that before I stand on it. Alright. So I'm going to grab a palette knife. I'm just going to put a little bit of colour just there. Not that it makes a big difference, but I just like to have it all kind of straight. There we go. Do the sides. Make sure your sides are all covered. If they're not, pop a little bit of paint on there. It doesn't matter if it doesn't match this technique. You don't have to be very precise. As long as you got the paint on there, it doesn't really matter. Okay, so now the next thing we do is put the black on. Now there's no silicone in the black. Just going to pour that on and try and get it to run over the back. I think I just flicked it right off. Get it to cover there. I didn't make up a lot because I didn't want a lot. I don't need it to be too thick, because it's going to be, being a dark, opaque colour, it's going to cover probably a lot of the canvas anyway. And I don't particularly want cells, like I said, in this top third, so I'm quite happy for it to be a little bit thicker up here. Just getting that side bit covered. Now you can, if you want to, you can tilt this. I probably will, just to not necessarily thin it out, but just even it out so it's the same thickness. So I'll just spread it and then I'll tilt a little bit. Of course, if you're wanting cells along your whole canvas, then you wouldn't do this. You'd have colour right underneath, right up to the top. But because I don't want cells up here, I'm just going to tilt that. Did we go over? Did we go over? Not quite. Just run my finger along there and hopefully that's got it. Oops, put you back into the spot. So I think it's pretty even now. All right, now for the fun part. The swipe. Clean my hands. Get my piece of paper towel organised. Oops, now where did the other one go? They clear, so I lose them all the time. Where did it go? Oh, there it is. Found it. Put them over there to the side. Okay, now when you're swiping, it's really important that you put one foot in front of the other. I'm just going to tip a little bit more of that black off, I think. Oh, maybe not. It's not really moving. I hope it's not too thick. If it's too thick, I can just swipe again. Alright, so I'm not going to put the plastic right at the top. I just want to drag, I'll probably use the half of it and drag that across. Otherwise, I'm dragging too much black. Now make sure you put one foot in front of the other. Otherwise, when you get down here, you're going to fall over. So yeah, just touch the black, touch the plastic into the black, let it sit there for a minute or so, well, not a minute, a few seconds, and then you're just basically going to drag it down towards you, not putting any pressure on it, you're just dragging it down, and then wipe that off, like so. I'm going to use the other side, which is clean. Move things out of the way, overlap a little bit, because if you don't, you'll get some colour coming up through the middle. So just touch that top centimetre, wait till it's got good contact, and then just drag down. I should have cut my corners off because it was kind of digging in, but I think it'll be all right. All right, now I'm just going to fold that over like so. Pop the plastic out of the way. All right. Now I've got a little bit of where the two bits of plastic joined there. I didn't overlap enough, so I've got a bit of a gouge, I guess, but I think it'll be all right. I think it'll settle down. Now what I want to do is I just want to torch the bottom 2/3. Like I said, I don't want any cells at the top there. Let's just torch very lightly, just on the bottom 2/3. Round and round in circles. Get those cells to pop up. Now, because my mix is on the thicker side today, my cells should hopefully stay relatively small, which is what I'm wanting. I don't want them to get too big, because I think that'll ruin the effect. So they'll pop up and hopefully they'll grow a little bit, not too much. And then I'm not going to torch at the top there. Well, I'll torch just lightly, just to kind of pop some bubbles, but I'm not expecting cells up there. How's that looking? Not too close. I just want a sprinkling of cells. Like, I don't want clusters or clumps of cells. I just want a little sprinkling here and there. Just an overall sprinkle of cells. I think that'll do, because they will continue to grow a little bit. So let's just leave them like that. Don't they look pretty? I hope my ring light's not in the way. Is it annoying you? Let me just turn it off. Oh, is that better? Now you're going to glare. What about if I turn it back on? I don't know. Let me know. Like, is it better with the ring light on? That's my ring light. I don't know. I think what I'll do now is, while the cells are just growing a little bit, I'm just going to zoom you in just a little bit. Just hang on. Don't go anywhere. There you go. You're a little bit closer now. Okay, those are really pretty little cells. Very nice. Oh, fly just flew by. Oh, I don't like that bit of black there. That's all right. I'll do a grass through that. That was where, see that thin line there? That was where the corner of my plastic dug in. Normally I round the corners. See that? I curve them, but I didn't do it on that one. I don't know why. It was just the first piece of plastic I picked up. Do I want more cells? Do I want more cells? Maybe just a few more over here. There we go. Just a few more. greedy, just a few. I'd like to see the background, so I don't want just a mass of cells. Right, now I hope this is going to work. I hope it's going to work. I'm not sure if maybe I need to wait until the paint's had a chance to dry a bit to set. You know, if I balloon dip, I wait for it to kind of thicken up a little bit, but I didn't do that when I did my tree swipe, so I'm just going to go for it. When I pulled the plastic down over here, I didn't actually go right down over it. I kind of lifted it, so I'll start there. We'll get rid of that, and we'll get rid of that line through there. Ooh, let's see. Hope it works. Now I'm going to use the thicker one for like the thicker main piece, and then I'm going to use the smaller piece for more thinner sort of grassy bits. All right, here we go. That wasn't very good. Oh, look what it's done to my cells. It's kind of pulled them down. They've all gone to like a teardrop shape. I think maybe I'll use my smaller one to make that more of a point. I think what you need to do is just go fast. I'm sort of going a bit slow, but maybe if we go a bit faster, I can like pull them across like that. And then just wipe onto your bit of paper towel. I've got paper towel down here. I don't know if you can see it or not. Oh, that's a better one. I'm getting better at it. Let's see if I can do this better. I used just the point there, you see. Like so. That's better. Getting better at it. I might do a bit wider at the bottom here, because it's always thicker at the base, isn't it? Oh, it's looking really pretty. All right, I think I'll leave that one for now. I'll come back with my smaller piece of plastic later. I think I'll do 3 big ones, and then maybe some little ones in between. All right, here we go. Oh, that's better, Julie. Not so good going that way, though. Better on that side. Let's see if I can get a point on there. That's better. You need a point. Because grass is a pointy, you need a point. Like so. Oh, that's better. Oh, there we go. I'm just using that point there. Like so. Kind of feel like that needs something in the center. There we go. Maybe I don't need my smaller one. That's really pretty. Now, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go from about here. I'm just going to go down over the edge. See, because you can see the black there. Probably should have done that to begin with. Whoops. Bit of a wobble. And then like so. We're pulling in lots of different colors there. Blue, the teal, the white. It's really pretty. Just wanted to make that one a little bit wider at the base there. Okay, here we go. Over here to this side now. I'll start down here then. Maybe I don't have to fix the base later. Oops, oh, nearly touched that. Now, see, I haven't done very well there. Let's see if I can fix that. It's because the tripod's in the way. Excuses, tripod's right there. I don't want to knock it. So this is why I wanted the black at the top there. I just wanted to sort of incorporate, you know, the grass into the black background without having the cells. I just think if there was cells everywhere, it would just be, for me, it would just be a little bit much. I didn't want that. But everyone's different, you know, you do what you want, what you like. Getting some little smaller ones through here now. I like that one. I'm going to leave that one the way it is. Didn't do that one very well. Okay, that's it. I just wanted them a little bit wider at the base. You know, they just, I think it looks better, just more grounded if they're wider. Oh, right. Now, shall I do some little ones in between those big ones? I don't know. I really like the background. I might just do just one little one, just to break up the bigness. The bigness. Oh, that's not very good grammar. In my younger day, I used to do Mexican drawings, like with chalk. This reminds me of when I was drawing cacti. Okay, all right, I think I'm going to leave it like that. Just because I put one there, I think if I do another one, like it's too balanced, you know, it's not natural looking. So I'm going to leave it like that. Just don't like the point on this one. Change that. I would like to change the point on this one, but I think if I, yeah, that's all right. Sometimes if you know, go over it and over it, it gets worse. But let's put a few little ones through here, like so. Like there, maybe a little one through there. Now that one I put in the front, so it looks as if it's coming through the front. Just brought a little bit of that teal through there. That one can be a little bit bigger there. All right. Now less is more. I think this sort of thing you could really go overboard with, and then it might start looking a little bit muddy. So I'm going to call that done, you guys. I really like that. Hope I've done your Swipe Justice pen. Let me actually, I'll turn it round because you're looking at it upside down now, aren't you? I'll turn it round so that you can see the other side, the other way around. Now make sure that you take your drippy hands right around. You don't want to drip anything, especially into that gorgeous black at the top. So happy that that black stayed there. Love it, love it, love it. Now I'm just going to use my gloved finger just to run along the bottom there and catch any drips. You don't want drips. Through there, and last one just through there, sneak in next to the tripod. There we go. Alrighty, what do you think? I love it. I love it, I love it, I love it. Maybe it's a little bit too contrived, like maybe this one needed to be a little bit shorter and then longer, and then, because they're all kind of the same, but when you're doing it, like, it's hard to control. Like, you know, you want your wisps at the end, so it's a little bit hard to control. Look, I've got cells there. I can go over that one. I don't really like the cells in it. Where did I put my plastic? I don't know why I've got cells in it. I can go upside down here, hey? Let's see if I can do that one again. Oh, I've got a bit bendy. That's okay. It got rid of most of the cells. Let's leave it. Like I said, it could make it worse, hey? All right, let me get my gloves off. I'm going to turn the ring light off. Actually, I'll turn both lights off. How's that? How's that? Is that better? Oh, look, I don't know. I don't know. Let's get you down. I'll get you down for a bit of a close-up anyway, without too many glary lights on. It's still a bit glary. It is. When I take the photo, I'll be able to take that glare out. Look at those cells. Really pretty cells, aren't they? And I like the fact that I've got some background still. See, this one's showing more teal. Sorry about the glare. Yeah, I'll change it. When I take my photo, I can take the glare out. Is that a bubble? I need to go and pop that bubble. It's annoying me. So there you go. Love it. What's the chances everyone's going to do these now? But looking at it from this way, I do feel as if I could maybe have a little bit more black, because it's kind of taken more than 2/3. It's kind of more 3/4. So definitely going to try again. And I think I might see if I can do my grasses maybe not all the same height, just to add a little bit more natural look to it. But I think for my first time, I'm really happy with it. What do you think, Ben? Is it okay? It's so nice to have other people inspire me for a change. I love it. Keep them coming. All right, I'll leave it at that. And I'll see you real soon for the next video. Hit that little notification bell so that you can be notified when I put up a new video. This might look really nice in like black again, with reds and oranges and yellows and kind of like a fire look. So I might try that with, instead of doing sort of curved, might do like wavy to get like a fire flame look. Yeah, that'd be good. I'll try that next. Don't you guys do it before me though, hey? I want to do it. All right, thanks for watching, you guys. I'll see you real soon. Love you all. Bye for now.